editing a markdown table, in GitHub is kind of like a pain. In general, editing tables in markdown is a pain. So I've been looking for better solutions for doing that. And in this video, I'll compare a few markdown table editors. So here we go. Here are the candidates. First up is the tool called Document Node. After a little bit of a struggle, I finally managed to open up a file. The interface wasn't that great. You can sort of tell this thing wasn't really well thought through. So, okay, I'm interested in getting a table editor. So, tool, and I want to have a description column. Okay. Are there any tools to help me write a data table? Oh yeah, okay, that's the edit table feature. Document node. How do I make you into a link? Description. A visual editor that works like Excel. New column. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not too bad. But how do I make it so that it doesn't wrap? It's not clear at all. But hey, this is actually not too bad. So I just don't know how to. Okay, I have to align the column left, align column center. That's how I do it. Cool. Hey, it's not too bad. I guess it should have just highlighted that, but it's not doing it. It's still calling it ABCD. Okay, on to the next tool, which is Table Magic. It's by a person called Steve Cat. So let me actually check out his front page. Seems to just be a personal website. It does a bunch of things. Table Magic is one of them. Okay. Now, what I've done here is I've got the markdown from the previous page. I'm just paste it in as a markdown, and I can just switch over to form, and looks like I can start editing it. So I'm going to add a new row. I'm going to say Table Magic. The tool is called Table Magic. Looks like I can add a new column as well. So new column 2. Can I remove a column? Enable deletion. Okay. Oh wow, that's really nice actually. Delete the previous column. Well, this is actually really not too bad. So now I can preview, turn it into HTML, look at it from SQL, and go back to Markdown. Really nice and free. Now on to the next product, which is Typora, and as of now it's still under beta, so it's free to use. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the table from the previous tool and just paste it into here. As you can see, once I paste it, it's in display in visual form already. I can left justify, center everything. Yeah, it's nice clean interface. So add row below. Yeah, so I can add a new row. So Typora, a desktop app. I'll delete this column. Delete column. Okay, and when you say copy, you can copy as markdown. For example, I paste it down here. Yeah. So another really cool feature I found is that you can just type columns, and once it recognizes that you want to do a table, it converts it to a table, so you can edit it as such. Not too bad. Okay, on to the next tool, which is tables generator on tablesgenerator.com. So this is actually not that great. So for example, I just take on my markdown code and I can come here and go paste data table, paste into here, press load. Great, now it's in table form. I can edit it, but I can't edit this directly. You can do things like add column to the right, and you can add rows below, and that's all fine. So this is Table magic is a lot more intuitive and easier to use, and it's more impressive because I can edit the markdown and have it converted to a table, whereas this one is more one way. So given a choice, I would do table magic any day and no ads. On to the next tool, which is called table flip. Seems to be only available on the Mac, so that rules it out. Alright, I also found this website called copy table in Excel and paste as markdown table. This seems really interesting idea. So I just copy some Excel table and I paste it into here, and magically appears as markdown. That's really kind of nice. So I just don't know if it can preserve all these justifications. I got a center one and a right one, and this online table doesn't really adjust for those things. It doesn't know how to do that. So I want to try this on the table magic, see if it does it. Paste it, convert to markdown. It also doesn't respect the centering, etc. Let me try in Typora. Paste it. It also doesn't respect it, but I guess it works well enough because you can just paste content directly from Excel. That's actually not too bad. And I think the same works for Google Sheets as well. Last but not least, it's the extensions. I'm looking at VS Code, so I'm going to install this thing called the Markdown. Actually, I'm just going to search Markdown all-in-one. Just have to install it, and apparently you can, for example, you can just try to mess up the format, Markdown a little bit. Doesn't really matter. And Control Alt Shift F formats the table for you. It's not as easy to add new columns, of course. New columns and deleting old columns. It's not the same. If you're just doing something really quick and dirty, I guess it's sort of passable. You can also try to turn on column selection mode, in which case I turn it on, then I can just delete columns like that, and I can just press Alt Shift F to format a table. It's kind of okay. It's not too bad. So I'm going to include it. I'm going to call it Markdown all-in-one. And that's the website by a good gentleman by the name of Yu Zhang, or probably in Chinese Zhang Yu or something like that. Not really sure exactly what the tone is for this name, but so which one do I prefer? Actually, if I'm just doing something quick and dirty, I would definitely go to Table Magic. No commercial, very functional user interface, very good. Usually I'm working in VS Code, so in that case I use Markdown all-in-one a lot, which is not a bad choice. So what do you think? Leave a comment. Out of the two desktop apps I've tried, on the left, which is Document Node, and on the right, Typora, I much prefer Typora. I think there are definitely issues with Document Node in terms of usability and just the interface in general. Well, to show appreciation for Table Magic, I going to go to the repo and give it a star. And likewise for markdown all-in-one, I'm also going to give it a star. So firstly the GitHub 1 star, followed by review 5 stars. Well, I hope this video has been useful. If you like, you can check out the awesome markdown table editors page that I got on GitHub. Also, did I miss out on your favorite markdown table editor? Do tell me in the comments below. Please hit the like button and subscribe to get more data science content like this. Bye.